One of my favorite quotes is, do the best you can with what you know. When you know better, do better. It's Maya Angelou. I think probably because I'm such a different person now, and honestly, when I was younger, I had no clue, not even what values were. So I would say yes if I would think back to that time. Yeah. When I get up in the morning, it depends. There are days I'm like, well, this is amazing, and there are days I'm like, why? To get up, I want to sleep more. And I think that's fine. I don't think I'm ever gonna be the kind of person that's gonna every single day wake up like, oh my gosh, everything's amazing. Like, no, some days it's like, all right, I'm tired, I haven't slept well, and there's a lot of things. So I don't think there's anything to fix it. I think my motivation in life is just literally just living. It's just like, every day is like, well, there's gonna be a different day, and there's gonna be different emotions. Sometimes they're really pleasurable emotions, sometimes they're not, but at this point, I feel like all emotions are welcome, and I just really love feeling it. I think there are two different moments. One, back when I was a surgeon, I had a lot of confidence when I was performing surgery. I was very good technically, and that was like, yeah, I can do this 100%. And now I think it's really when I'm just being myself. Not even, I don't know, there's nothing to do with work or with anything. It's just really when I feel like, yeah, I can be honest and I can be myself. That's when I feel. Well, I think Gen X is generally perceived as, oh, they don't give a crap about anything. They were raised in this way, like kind of could do everything. And although I grew up in a very large city of 12 million people in Rio, in Brazil, I feel like that's true. Although I couldn't just, go out of my house to my friend's house in the way that most people can in smaller towns. My parents had no clue what I was doing. So I think that's why the younger generation now, because there's like cell phones and all that stuff, and the parents are just like on top. Yeah, I think they think we're like, what are these people even? Oh God, yes. It's literally getting rid of myths about women of a certain age is literally what I do for my a living. And I think most of the myths have to do with, you have to behave in a certain way, you have to be a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, you have to behave your age. No, you can literally do whatever. And as long as you don't care about what people will think about you, because they will think thoughts, and not all of them are going to be pleasurable. And sometimes some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, look at her. If you just don't care. If you look at history, the standards of beauty have changed completely all the time. So, and there are people today that really like a certain body type or whatever, hair color or skin color or whatever, and like different. So there will be someone who's gonna like you the way you are and is gonna accept you the way you are, as long as you do, as long as you accept yourself and love yourself, because you can really look like whatever, and as long as you're like, you know what, this is me and I love it, I think you become beautiful anyway. The best thing about being a woman over 40, at least for me, was that I started to notice that a lot of things that I thought were truths, like the law of gravity is true, they're not. They're just things that society decided and then got implanted in my brain, and you can stop believing those things. And you can decide who you want to be and how you want to behave. And as long as you're not harming anyone else, you can do whatever you want. definitely have go do a photo shoot one day and see yourself through different eyes. That's maybe, that's gonna help you see what other people see.